Welcome to the cold path of seduction. Most men approach women from a place of need, begging for a glance, a text, or a smile. That is the behavior of a peasant, not a prince. To spin her head, you must first understand that her mind is a lock, and your mystery is the key. We aren't here to be nice. We are here to be unforgettable. The first rule of the sharp mind in romance: curiosity is more powerful than attraction. If she likes you, she might date you. But if she is wondering about you, she is already yours. Never reveal your full deck of cards. Be a riddle that she thinks she can solve but never quite does. The moment she thinks she has you figured out, the game is over and her interest dies. Machiavelli taught that it is better to be feared than loved. In seduction, this translates to social authority. She must feel that you have options, even if you are only looking at her. If you act like she is the center of the universe, she will look down on you. If you act like the universe is yours and she is a welcome guest, she will fight for her place. Presence creates comfort, but absence creates obsession. The nice guy makes the mistake of being too available. He answers every text instantly. He is always free. This makes him cheap. To make her head spin, you must master the strategic withdrawal. Disappear when things are at their peak. Leave her in the silence of her own thoughts, wondering where you are. Emotional contrast is the engine of desire. A flat line is a dead heart. You must be the storm and the calm. Give her the warmth of intense eye contact and deep conversation, then shift to a cold, distant detachment. This push and pull creates a psychological vacuum. She will work harder to bring back the warm version of you, and in doing so, she becomes addicted to your validation. Outcome independence is your ultimate power. Most men are terrified of losing the girl. She senses this fear and it repels her. A sharp mind enters the interaction, knowing he is perfectly fine alone. When you are willing to walk away, you have the upper hand. You aren't playing hard to get. You are hard to get because your standards are higher than her beauty. Stop talking so much. Men who talk a lot are trying to prove their worth. The architect speaks with economy. Every word should have weight. Silence in a conversation is not awkward. It is a test of her composure. Let her fill the silence. Let her reveal her insecurities while you remain an unreadable fortress. The less you say, the more she projects her ideal man onto you. Use the power of negative space. Just as a sharp mind notices what is missing in a room, notice what she is missing in her life. Does she have beauty but no respect? Does she have money but no excitement? Don't give her what everyone else gives her. If everyone treats her like a queen, treat her like a brat. If everyone ignores her, give her surgical focus. Be the missing piece. Your body language must scream sovereignty. Slow down your movements, never fidget. Occupy space like you own the room. When you look at her, don't look for her approval. Look at her like you are analyzing a fascinating but flawed work of art. This nonverbal dominance communicates that you are the prize. Women are biologically wired to gravitate toward the strongest frame in the room. Master the art of the subtle insult, the neg. It's not about being mean, it's about disqualifying yourself as a fan. Tell her her dress is nice, but her shoes look like something her grandmother would wear. This creates a spike in her ego. She will suddenly feel the need to prove herself to you. You have effectively flipped the script. She is now the one seeking your validation. The investment principle is your secret weapon. People value what they work for. If you do everything for her, she will value you zero. To make her head spin, make her invest in you. Let her drive to see you. Let her plan the date. Let her do the talking. The more effort she puts into the relationship, the more she convinces herself that you are the most important man in her life. Be unpredictable. A sharp mind is never a routine. If she knows exactly what you will say and do, you become a background noise in her life. Change your energy without warning. Be intense and passionate one moment, then logical and businesslike the next. This mental whiplash keeps her mind focused on you because she can't place you in a box. You are a moving target, and moving targets are impossible to ignore. Master the cold read. Use your observation skills to tell her something about herself that no one else sees. Don't compliment her looks. Compliment her hidden nature. Say, "You act confident, but I can see you're actually quite guarded." This makes her feel like you can see into her soul. When a woman feels seen by a man who is otherwise cold and distant, it creates an instant, powerful psychological bond. Maintain your own world. The biggest turnoff for a high-value woman is a man whose life revolves around her. You must have a mission, a grind, and a circle that has nothing to do with her. When she asks what you're doing, don't give a detailed report. Be vague. Your mystery is built on the fact that you have a life so exciting that her presence is just a bonus, not the main event. The power of the slow burn. Most men rush the physical or emotional escalation because they are insecure. They want to lock her down. You are patient. Seduction is a game of tension. If you create sexual or emotional tension and refuse to break it immediately, she will go crazy. Be the man who can sit in the heat of the moment and stay perfectly calm. Your self-control is intimidating and deeply attractive. Control the frame. In every interaction, there is a dominant frame. Either you are living in her world or she is living in yours. If she tests you, and she will, never get defensive. Defensiveness is a sign that her opinion matters more than your own. Laugh at her tests. Reframe her insults into jokes. When she realizes she cannot shake your confidence, she will naturally surrender to your leadership. Use the Zeigarnik effect. This is a psychological phenomenon where people remember uncompleted tasks better than completed ones. Apply this by ending conversations or dates while they are still going great. Don't wait for the energy to die down. Leave her wanting more. If the high point of the night is when you say goodbye, she will spend the next 24 hours replaying that moment in her head. Watch your eye contact. Most men look away first because they feel the pressure. A sharp mind holds the gaze. Don't stare like a creep. Look at her with a calm, predatory curiosity. When she speaks, look at her eyes and then her mouth. It communicates a hidden intent that words can't match. If she looks away first, you've won the nonverbal battle for dominance. The scarcity mindset is for losers. The abundance mindset is for princes. Even if you aren't talking to other women, act as if your time is in high demand. If she cancels a plan, don't be upset. Simply say, "Okay," and don't contact her for days. Your lack of reaction shows her that your happiness doesn't depend on her. This makes her realize that she is replaceable, which ironically makes her want to be indispensable. Weaponize your social proof. Women look to other women to see who is valuable. You don't need to be a playboy, but you should be a man that other people respect and enjoy. When she sees you being the center of attention or being respected by other men, her attraction to you will skyrocket. It is a biological shortcut. If society values you, she will feel an instinctive need to claim you for herself. The halo effect is a cognitive bias you must exploit. If you excel in one area, fitness, career, or a specific skill, her mind will automatically assume you are superior in all areas. Don't try to be perfect at everything. Be world-class at one thing, and let her imagination fill in the rest. A sharp mind knows that a single point of extreme strength creates an aura of invincibility. Learn the vulnerability bait. A man who is 100% cold is a robot. A man who is 100% emotional is a child. The architect is cold by default but reveals a tiny surgical sliver of vulnerability at exactly the right moment. Tell her one thing you've never told anyone else. It makes her feel special. like she's the only one who can tame the lion. It's a trap of intimacy that she will walk into willingly. Practice active listening with a dark twist. Don't just hear her words. Listen for the things she hates about herself. When you understand her insecurities, you know exactly which buttons to press to make her seek your comfort. It sounds cold, because it is. If you want to spin someone's head, you have to know where the axis is. Information is the currency of the prince. Maintain mental dominance by never asking for permission. Don't ask, where do you want to go? Say, I'm picking you up at 8, wear something black. Leadership is a rare commodity in the modern world. By taking the burden of decision-making off her shoulders, you create a dynamic where she naturally follows your lead. Women don't want a servant, they want a commander, the contrast of environment. Take her somewhere high energy and loud, then immediately take her somewhere quiet and isolated. The rapid change in environment forces her to rely on you as her only constant. Her brain will associate the thrill of the change with your presence. You are literally rewiring her dopamine response to be triggered by your proximity. Be the reluctant lover. Act as if you are resisting her. When she moves in, don't always move in back. Make her feel like she is winning you over. People value what they have to fight for. If she feels like she conquered the cold architect, she will value that victory far more than a man who fell at her feet on the first day. The power of micro-touches. Use touch sparingly and strategically. A hand on the small of her back to guide her through a door, or a brief touch on the forearm during a joke. These should be accidental, but intentional. It builds a physical tension that she can't ignore. If you touch her too much, you're a creep. If you don't touch her at all, you're a friend. Find the edge. Never explain yourself. If she questions your motives or your behavior, give a cryptic smile and change the subject. Explaining is defending, and defending is losing. A prince never justifies his actions to his subjects. By remaining unexplained, you remain powerful. Let her friends and her own mind try to come up with the reasons. Their theories will be more interesting than your reality. Seduction is a mirror. If she is high energy, be the calm center. If she is quiet, be the intriguing storyteller. You aren't being fake. You are being the negative space she needs to feel complete. A sharp mind adapts to the environment to dominate it. You are the chameleon that remains a predator. The podcast ends here, but your mission begins. If you've listened to all 30 blocks, you now have the blueprint. But remember, tools are useless without the courage to use them. Stop being the fan. Start being the architect. Go out there and make the world and her revolve around you. The cold path is open. Will you walk it?